Recent U.S. tariff policies are reshaping international trade dynamics, creating a ripple effect that is felt across the globe. Let's explore what this means for the global economy and how it could potentially alter the landscape of international trade. In 2025, President Trump announced new tariffs on numerous countries, marking a significant shift in U.S. trade policy. These tariffs range from 10% to a staggering 54%, targeting a variety of goods and services. The impact is far-reaching, covering a wide range of products and sending ripples throughout global trade, affecting everything from electronics to agricultural products. This move signals a shift towards protectionism and has sparked concerns about a potential trade war, with countries responding in kind. The world watches with bated breath as these tariffs take effect, uncertain of the long-term consequences. The interconnected nature of the global economy means that no country is immune to the consequences, creating a chain reaction that affects international relations. The ramifications of these tariffs are likely to be complex and multifaceted, affecting businesses, consumers, and governments alike, leading to a new era of economic uncertainty. The new tariffs target various sectors, casting a wide net of impact. Textiles, a major industry in many developing countries, face significant challenges. Automotive parts, crucial for the global car manufacturing network, are also affected. Consumer goods, from electronics to clothing, are likely to see price hikes. Telecommunications, a sector heavily reliant on global supply chains, is also feeling the pressure. Even small businesses, often the backbone of local economies, are not spared. The tariffs create uncertainty and disrupt established trade flows, leaving businesses grappling with the consequences. The impact of these tariffs is geographically widespread, affecting both allies and rivals of the United States. These economic measures have created ripples across global trade networks, altering the dynamics of international commerce. In the Asia-Pacific region, China bears the brunt with a 54% tariff. This significant tariff has strained its export-driven economy, leading to shifts in trade routes and partnerships. Other countries like Japan, South Korea, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore, New Zealand, and Australia also face significant tariffs ranging from 10% to 49%. These tariffs have forced these nations to rethink their trade strategies and seek new markets. Beyond the Asia-Pacific, the tariffs extend their reach to Bangladesh and the European Union. These regions are grappling with the economic consequences, adjusting their trade policies to mitigate the impact. The UK, facing a 10% tariff on goods, finds itself navigating this new trade landscape. Canada, a close neighbor and trading partner of the US, is also impacted, though the specific tariff percentage remains unclear. Canadian industries are working to understand and respond to these changes, ensuring minimal disruption to their economic activities. The announcement of these tariffs sent shockwaves through global financial markets. Asian stock markets experienced sharp declines, reflecting the region's dependence on trade with the United States. Major indices like the Shanghai Composite, Hong Kong's Hang Seng, Japan's Nikkei 225, and others tumbled significantly. European markets mirrored this downward trend, with the FTSE 100 experiencing a substantial drop. The US stock market also felt the pressure, with all three major indexes falling sharply. These market reactions underscore the interconnectedness of the global economy and the widespread concern over the potential fallout from these tariffs. The economic implications of these tariffs are far-reaching and potentially severe. They have the potential to destabilize markets and create uncertainty among investors. Economists warn of increased inflation as tariffs drive up the cost of imported goods. This inflationary pressure can erode purchasing power and affect consumer spending habits. Consumers are likely to feel the pinch as prices for everyday items rise. This could lead to a decrease in overall consumer confidence in spending. Businesses facing higher costs for inputs may be forced to raise prices or absorb the impact on their bottom lines. This could result in reduced profitability and potential layoffs. Furthermore, fears of a global recession loom large. The interconnected nature of today's economies means that a downturn in one region can quickly spread to others. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, leading financial institutions, predict a significant chance of a US and global economic downturn. Their analyses suggest that the ripple effects could be profound. Asian economies, heavily reliant on exports to the United States, are particularly vulnerable to the negative effects of these tariffs. A slowdown in trade could impact millions of jobs. The tariffs also threaten to disrupt global supply chains, which have become increasingly integrated over the years. This disruption could lead to delays and increased costs for businesses worldwide. As the global economy adjusts to these policies, businesses, investors, and governments alike must stay agile and informed. Whether you're watching from Shanghai, Berlin, or Sao Paulo, tariff shifts can ripple across your economy too. The idea is to be alert and responsive with strategies to cushion these effects.